Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video here, we successfully installed image intervention package. Now I want to use it. So if you want to do this work right now from to this position, I want to update all that our data. So if you want to update it, now simply go to our page. Right now we don't need this. And that is our home slide about. Okay, that is a home slide all page. So from here I want to update. Okay, I want to update, and also that is our no image is visible, and also I want to check if you select any image. Okay, if you select any image, then it should be, yeah, it's all working. Now I want to update all that our title. If you want to do this work, that is our input, that is on the form, right? That is on the form. Now we have to update it in which way? Here we have to update a specific our ID. I have already get our specific ID data, right? I have already get that ID data as a one ID data. I get it with the home slide, and I simply pass it in our home slide all page. Here you can see I have already displayed all the things. Now I want to update a specific one ID data. For the reasons, I want to add another input field, one of the hidden input field. That is, input type will be as a hidden. That means that will be not display. Okay, and I just put that name as a ID, and I also want to pass that value. Our value will be same that over here. That will be just like that, like home slide title. Okay, I just simply paste it. So now with this home slide, I want to access our database table ID field. Okay, a specific one ID data I want to update. I pass that ID. Okay, pass that ID. So you can pass it like that way, rather than if you also want to pass it in our route, you can also pass it. Then you have to use it as the same things. You have to use ID. Okay, here you have to use that ID. So that will be the same here. If when you pass it, we don't need to pass that ID in our route. But when you access it into the route area, here we also have to update it into the route area. So when I discuss about that edit page, into the edit page we'll use that things like that way. Okay, right now it's totally fine. I want to make it I just simply added on the input field. Input field will be as a hidden name. I name it as a ID, and that is our value. Great. Now our method will be as a post method, and NC type multi-part form data and CSRF token will be needed, because from here I also want to upload some of the images, right? So when you upload any images, our NC type multi-part form data will be needed. Now I want to create on the action. Our route will be, I name it as a update. Okay, update slide or slider, update slider. That type of one of the route now I want to create. Simply go to our web, into the web, in our home controller I want to create it. I copy it and I paste it. Then that will be first work. Our first work will be, that will be on the post method, right? So that will be on the post method, and here I name it as the update slider. I copy it. Now you can see how much easy. If you understand it is step by step, as I told you, everything will be more clear. Now that is our route name, and for the route I want to add one of our URL as update. Okay, update slider. Okay, I just simply name it as update slider or slide, whatever you actually choose. So you can use that slider or slide, whatever you choose. Right now it's totally fine. And now I want to create one of the method. Our method name will be, I name it as update. Okay, update slider. Perfect. Now we have to create update slider method in our home slider controller. Simply go to our home slider controller. Here I want to create it. Then that will be as a public, and then function. Okay, that is a public function. Our method name as a update slider. So that is our method. So into this method, that is one of the post request, right? So we have to get that our request. For the reasons here, we have to pass that as a request, and then the $request. Okay, so there is a request and the $request. Perfect. So first of all, I want to update a specific ID, right? One ID data. So from here, I have already passed one of the hidden ID, and first of all, I want to get that ID. So that ID means which one? That ID means if you go to our home slider, and that is our ID. Okay. So now I want to get this ID. So if you want to get it, simply I take one of the variable. I name it as a slide. Okay, slide underscore ID. Okay, and now I want to get it by the request. So that will be as a request. Okay, request. So that is a requested, our field name as a ID, right? So that is our requested ID, means that is our requested field name. I name it as a ID. So now I simply get that ID. I take the things with this variable, and that is our AND method. I make it as an AND method. Great. So after that, that is our image, right? First of all, I want to put another condition, if there have any image. So I want to access it by the request. So that is our request, and that is one of the file type. So process will be just like the same before, and into this area, our name, our file name. If you go our file name field, that is our file type, and I just name it as a home slide, right? So now that is our home slide. So if there have any image, okay, if there have any image, I want to add that condition. So rather than I want to also add another type of condition. We can upload with image and rather than the without image. Okay, so now I want to do if there have any image, and also I want to take one of the image. So I make it as image. I will take one of the variable, and then I want to get that our requested field data. So that will be as a requested, and requested our file. Okay, that will be as a file. Okay, that is our requested file, and requested file name. Our file name here, that will be as a home slide, right? So that is our requested file name. I simply get our requested file name. I take the things with these images. Okay, that is one of the images variable. So right now, if you select any images, okay, so that is the image. I simply take it with our variable as an image. So now I want to do, when you upload any image, I want to generate one of the ID. Then our image will be as unique, right? So for the reasons I want to do, I take another variable as a name generate. Okay, name gen, whatever you choose, I name it on the name generate, and it will be generate one of the hexadecimal ID. So here there is a in Laravel, there is also another function as a hexadecimal, because there is a hexadecimal. So when you use that hexadecimal, I want to create one of the unique ID. Okay, so here, so that is our hexadecimal. I want to create on the unique ID. Then that will be UNIQ, that is unique ID. So it will be generated one of the unique ID, and then I want to concrete. Then that will be as a dot. Okay, sorry, that will be as a dot, and then again I concrete it, and then I want to take our image, whatever the image you will upload it. So I simply take it with these images. Image extension I want to do and to get. Okay, so image extension if you want to get, then that will be the get client original name, and also another one is the original extension. Okay, I want to do and to get that extension. Okay, extension. Okay, I simply loaded that extension. When you use that as a get client original extension, that means whatever the images right now will be uploaded, it first of all it will be generated on the unique ID. Okay, that means I put on the note, it will be created this type of one of the ID. Okay, so this type of one of the ID, and then that will be as a dot. Then that will be as a dot, and after that whatever the images will be uploaded by our that method as a get client original extension, it will be get that extension, that is a .jpg or rather than png, gif, whatever it is. So it will be get that extension. That means it will be generated of the ID, and then the dot, whatever the images will be uploaded, it may as a jpg, then that will be as a jpg. Okay, now our image format will be this one. Whatever the images will be uploaded, now our extension will be like that. So that is the things I have already take it by the name as a generate, that is a name generate. Great. And after that I want to resize it. Okay, so if you want to resize here, I have already installed one of the package as a image intervention package. Is into the image intervention package that have also one of the function as an image. Okay, I make it as image, and image I want to do and to make. Okay, I want to make it. I want to make our which image will be uploaded. That is our image, right? So now I simply take it. Whatever the image will be uploaded, I want to do and to add another function as a resize. Okay, resize. So that is our image intervention on the function as a resize. A resize will be which one? Like if you go to our exercise file, okay, into the exercise file, that is the image size I want to upload. That will be as a 636 and 852. Okay, so then that will be as a 636, and our height will be as 852. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. So whatever the image right now will be uploaded, it will be resize it. Our wide will be as a 636 and height will be as a 852. Great. And after that I want to do and to save it. Okay, I want to save it. I simply save it, and where exactly it will be uploaded, you have to add the destination. So I want to do in our upload folder, right? That is upload folder. I have already created one of the folder for this as a home slide, right? So in our upload folder, that is our home slide. Into the home slide area, I want to upload it. When it will be uploaded by the name. That means which name I have already generated. I have already taken the things with this variable, and in here after that I have to create our name. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. Great. And after that we have to save it in our database. So I want to take one of the variable as a save underscore URL. So that will be the save URL will be in our which place? The same place. That means that is in our upload. Into the upload, there is a home slide. So into this home slide folder area here, it will be saved by the new name, right? It will be saved by the new name. Here I have already generated one of the new name as this one. So now I want to take it, simply create it. That is the new name. Perfect. So I hope friend every part is very much clear to you. So when everything will be done, after that I want to insert this data. That means I want to update this data, right? So right now our model name as a home slide. With this model we can able to access our database table. So now that is a home slide, and if you want to update a specific ID, then that will be as a find. Okay, find or fail method. Okay, fail. That is a find or fail. Into the find or fail area here, that will be our which ID. That is our requested ID. I have already take it as a slider ID, right? So now that is our requested ID. I take it. In particular that position I want to update. Okay, I want to update, which is totally fine. That is our update. Okay, I simply update these things, and now here we have to add all that our field name one by one. That is our database field. Our database field, if you go, I go to the structure, our database field as a title. Into the title area I want to pass our requested field. So that will be the request, our requested field name. Our requested field name means that is in our form. Into the form area I have already added the requested field, our requested field name as a title. Okay, I have always used the same name. So now that is a title. Great. And also after that I want to take our another rest of this field, where I copy it, and then 2 3 4, right? And there is our another database field as a short title. I make it as a short title, and our requested field name as the same name as a short title. That is our database field. Our database field as a home URL. I make it as a home URL, and our requested field, right? So that is our requested field. I have already updated as a video URL. I copy it. Now that will be as a video URL. Great. And then another one as a home slide. That is our image. So image will be saved. Sorry, that is our home slide. I copy it. Now that will be our home slide, and our image will be which one? Image will be here. I have already uploaded that name by our updated name. I take that things with this variable. Now that will be saved in our database by this. Okay, so it will be saved in our database by our that name, which is totally fine. Okay, which is totally fine. So now that will be updated, and that is our if condition started, if condition ended. In here I want to do when that will be done, I want to show some of the notification. Okay, here if you want to show that notification better, I have already used that notification in our another controller. If you go to that controller, admin controller, you can see there is a notification. Better I copy it, and now in here after that, okay, after that I want to add that notification. Our notification message will be as a that will be updated with images, right? So now I want to update. I want to update as a home slide. Okay, home slide updated with image successfully. Okay, so now that will be updated as a home slide update with image successfully. Our alert type will be as a success type, and it will be return redirect to the like here it will be return redirect to the same page, because I don't have any all page right now. I do not return redirect to the same page. That means that will be return redirect to the back page. Okay, so I want to make it as a back, so that will be as a back page. I simply loaded that back. Great. So then that will be as a return redirect to the back page with the notification. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. So that part will be with images, and also I want to add that else else will be as a without image. Okay, so if you don't want to change any images, only our field data will be updated. So I make it as a else it should be just like that same. Better I copy total things. Okay, I copy total things from to this position. I copy it, and into the else area I simply paste it. So that will be as a home slide, find or fail. Our slider ID will be same, only now I want to update all that our field without image. Okay, so now I simply remove that image portion, which is totally fine, and notification error will be visible as a home slide update without image, or rather than I make it as without. Okay, without image successfully, because here I simply remove that our image portion, and then that will be returned redirect to the back page, which is totally fine. And that is our and else. You can see if you select it, I better put some of the note as and else, so which perfect. Okay, that is perfect. So friend, that's all you have to do. Okay, that's all you have to do. Now let's check this out. If everything okay, now we can update with image, and that will be as a without image. And when image will be uploaded, that will be uploaded in our home slide by our that resolution, right? Great. Now let's check this out. If you now click as a save all, and now if you go, I want to refresh it. Right now there is a title. I want to update this title, like I make it as a give time. I copy it, so that will be updated. I want to update some of the name, like as a Rachel. I copy it, and that will be our short title, and that will be on the YouTube video, right? So I simply copy some of the YouTube video. I just put on the YouTube link. Then I want to choose one of the image. Like right now I want to do, if you go to our desktop, okay, into the desktop, that is our exercise file, and that is the images. Okay, so now I simply select that image. Now select it, the image is successfully uploaded. Now click as update slide. You can see that is also one thing I'm missing. That is a home image. Here also you have to use it. I have already used that image, so that is one of the image intervention package method. So now we have to also use it. So that is another function as an image. Here must you have to use it. Okay, so that will be as a use image. I simply loaded that use image. Make that sure you load it. Now let's check this out again. Click as a save all. Now I go back. First of all I want to refresh it. Now first of all I want to check without image. Okay, like I just again I copy it, and then that will be our title, our short title. I want to update that short title, and then YouTube link. I want to use one of the YouTube URL. And now first of all I want to check it without image. Now click as the update slide. You can see it's now successfully updated as a home slide, updated without image successfully. Here, as I told you, I have already put two of this condition. It will be update with image, and else it will be update without image. That means our without image is successfully working, and you can see everything is updated successful. Now if you go to our database, now go to that browse. Yes, you can see title is updated, short title updated, video URL is also updated. Now there is a home slide. I want to update the image. Like right now I only want to update that image. I select that image. Now click as the update slide. You can see it's at a home slide update with image successfully. Okay, so right now it's successfully updated. If you now go to our database, that means our folder. Yes, into this folder, now if you put your cursor, you can see that is appropriate dimension. So that is the dimension I have already applied. Here I have already applied the dimension, that will be the 636 and 852. Right now you can see it's now successfully visible. It's now successfully stored our images by this dimension, and you can see that is generated one of the hexadecimal ID, and that extension was as a .png. Now that is .png. I hope friend every part is very much clear to you. Okay, so now everything is worked perfectly, but here that should be display our image. Like if you go to our home, that is our home slide. Here right now I have already make it as a home, that will be not empty in our home slide, in our URL upload slide, and that should be display. That should be display our home slide and the home side, right? upload. So right now that is URL here. We don't need to pass that things like that way. Only I want to do to access it directly. Okay, that means right now upload slider here, we don't need this. I simply remove it. Okay, I simply remove everything from to this position. Like I want to make it a little bit left side. That is URL home slider will be display, and else it should be display or no image. Now that should be displayed. Now click as a save all. Now if you go refresh it, you can see it's now successfully display. I hope friend it's very much clear to you. So right now whatever the things will be changes, if you change anything, now click as the update. Now that should be updated. Okay, you can see it's updated, and also if you want to update only the images, you can change it. Great. So now that is all the data is now successfully updated in our database, right? So now that is the database data. You can see it's now upload in our home slide as a upload slide. That is a home slide, and that is our ID image name. Now that is our data. That data I want to visible in our fondant is very simple, all that process. So how can do this work in our next video? I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.